Julian had poured 6 months of silent, solitary work into the new piece of software. When he finally launched it, the initial quiet satisfaction was brutally replaced by shock. A major tech blog review landed like an explosion, delivering a smug, devastating critique, a derivative, amateur effort, the headline screamed. The ensuing comment section was a torrent of mockery, questioning his experience and dismissing his effort. The internal sting was immediate, sharp, and overwhelming. The loud part of his ambition collapsed, screaming, "They're right. You failed. 6 months wasted. Quit before you lose more face." The deep, personal effort felt invalidated, erased by one cruel, public keystroke. He slumped in his chair, staring at the screen, the thought of deleting every line of code becoming a consuming urge. The despair was a familiar enemy, but the quiet conqueror had built defenses against it. With effort, Julian pushed away from the computer, refusing to check the comment section one last time. He walked into the garage, his sanctuary, and picked up the small, worn stone he kept on his workbench. He focused on its unchanging, solid weight. This was the moment of the inner citadel under siege. He activated the pause, creating a crucial, disciplined space between the emotional flood, the review, and his potential rash action, quitting. The critic's words were outside the fortress walls, they were external sound, powerless to change the truth of his commitment. He recalled the mantra, "Conquest is not in the applause, it is in the process." He mentally replayed the commitment, not the result, the relentless debugging, the quiet pride of solving structural problems, the sheer willpower of showing up every day. That process was done, and it could not be revoked by opinion. He held the line for 24 hours, letting the emotional noise dissipate. The next morning, he returned to the post, not to feel the pain, but to mine for data. He skimmed past the personal insults and found 3 recurring technical critiques about performance optimization. They were valid, and crucially, they were within his control. He spent the next 2 weeks operating in a quiet rhythm of correction. His motivation had shifted completely. He wasn't working to satisfy the mean blogger or earn a better score, he was working to satisfy the agreement he had made with himself, to build the best product he was capable of building. The drive was no longer getting praise, but earning the next day's work. When he pushed the updated version, he didn't announce it. He didn't seek out a correction. He simply continued his pattern of disciplined, quiet building. 2 months later, the software hadn't gone viral, but it had gained a small, dedicated user base. He received an email from one user, a professor in a remote field, who simply wrote, "This tool is precisely what I needed. Thank you for ignoring the noise and building what was required." Julian looked at the message, smiled, and quietly closed his inbox. He didn't need 1,000 cheers. The true measure of conquest was the feeling of resolved competence, the sound of one hand clapping, his own, acknowledging the successful completion of the effort. The inner war was won, in silence. If you want more motivating content like this that will help you build your mind to becoming great, please subscribe.